Swerve up on that scene. Hop out engine looking clean.
Alright, what's up guys, Poison here. We're back. Today is still Friday. We are uploading this video for Tuesday. Today we're going to talk about my car. So, like I said in yesterday's video, I drive a 2006 Volvo S60R. This is one of my dream cars ever since I discovered, okay, so I've always known about Volvo. I originally was going to drive an S70, but problems happened. I never got the car. When it first came to me looking for a car, I saw the S60 series of cars, and I fell in love with the body. The S60 cars look so beautiful. If you've never seen one, just look up Volvo S60. They're beautiful looking cars, you know. They're basic, but I'm saying like they look very nice in my opinion, and I love them so much. But then, you know, I bought an S60, and I'm like, okay, this is cool. You know, I bought the car for $1,500. It was supposed to be $1,700, but thankfully the guy saw I was owning it, and he told me, he's like, hey, up front, here's what I'm gonna tell you. This car has some problems. You know, you're gonna need blah, blah, blah. You know, you're gonna need all these parts. These parts aren't gonna last, so you're gonna have to buy these eventually. I see you're young. I'm not gonna fuck you over. I'll sell it to you for a good price, you know. And thankfully, the problems he listed weren't really problems. They were just okay. So originally the guy told me it's like, oh, you're gonna need a new radiator, which wasn't true. I just needed a new radiator hose because mine was leaking. So the radiator was fine, and it lasted me a few good solid months until my mom fucking ran a curb and fucked up my radiator. So she had to buy me a new one because it's like, hey, you drove my car and fucked it up, you know, this is on you at this point. Sorry, fam. You know, that car was a steal. But then I started looking into it. I'm like, what can I do for my car? And I looked up S60, and then I discovered the S60Rs, which is the same body as my car, except twice the amount of power. So my original car had 163 horsepower at most in the best conditions. S60Rs have 300 horsepower. They come turbo, or turbocharged, which my first car didn't even have a turbo, even though most Volvos do. It's all-wheel drive, and it comes with stock Brembo brakes on it. If you guys don't know what Brembos are, these are top-of-the-line brakes. They're really good. They're racing brakes, pretty much. So it comes with those stock, and the guy who I bought the car off of, he upgraded the calipers and put drilled and slotted calipers, and he also put a Bluetooth unit in the car, which is a lifesaver. I love listening to my music. So, you know, my car, it cost me $7,000. And, you know, it's a good steal, and I've had it since pretty much the beginning of this year. I've loved the car, but, you know, unfortunately, my stupidity, I might have bought this car a little too soon, because I'm still young, I'm still fucking reckless, I'm not gonna lie. So, I beat up on the car quite a bit, but, you know, I fucked it up, pretty much, but not in a bad way. The fuck-ups it has are fixable. They're nothing super major. It's not like I blew an engine, thankfully. The only problem I've had is, my angle gear, which is pretty much my all-wheel drive system, the transfer case, my angle gear decided to fucking explode on me. So my car was not running for a week. To get the angle gear itself, to get a new one, cost me $500. But it's an upgraded angle gear compared to my old one. So it's a year later, so it should survive a lot more than my old one. And I have my old angle gear too. And what I'm planning on doing is eventually I want to rebuild the angle gear, because it's like I love like tinkering with stuff. I love tearing stuff apart, rebuilding it, or seeing the insides of it and learning about it. So, you know, I have this angle gear. I'm gonna eventually open it up, see what's wrong, and then try to rebuild it. Just in case my angle gear breaks, I could be like, hey, look, I have a replacement. I could fix it. But along with my angle gear being pretty much busted because I made it implode or explode, whichever plode it fucking did, pretty much all the gears, all the teeth are fucking broken, so it doesn't even, you know, work. But you know, I fucked up my car pretty much, and along with the angle gear, I also fucked up the right front strut, which is a major component. So my suspension is kind of fucked up. I hit little bumps and stuff, and it doesn't sound good. It sounds really bad. It's still drivable, but I only drive it in town. If I had to go out of town, I'm not going pretty much. I had to borrow a car. So the fucking front right strut is fucked up. The strut seat is fucked up. Thankfully, it's only going to be $400, and my brother, who's a mechanic, is like, hey, you know we could just do this in the driveway, right? I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. this is some shit we could do in the driveway. It's not a big problem. He's like, pretty much when you want to do your suspension, you know, when you want to lower your car or you want to bag it, this is what we have to do ourselves. So it's not a big thing, you know. I'm like, okay, cool. So, you know, I'm seeing it. I'm like, okay, you know, yeah, I'm worried about my car, but it's like, it'll be fixed. I just need to wait for my next check to come in, and I'm clean. I'm clear. I could fucking fix my car, and it'll finally be back to normal. And then from there, I could start modding it. Because I'm saying, I do still want to mod my car. There's a lot I want to fucking do. Don't worry. This car has, I don't want to say unlimited possibilities, because at the end of the day, it's a Volvo. It's very limited on what I could do still. But I can make it into what I want, you know? I have big dreams for this car. I have big ideas. And thankfully, you know, my ideas will work. It just takes some time and a lot of money, because unfortunately, Volvo is not fucking cheap with parts. You know, let me see. What am I trying to do to it that's expensive? Like, okay, coilovers, those are kind of expensive anyways, but it's like, you know, a lot of the engine upgrades and stuff, they're fucking a lot of money, dude. And my plan with the car is to eventually bag it and give it some power. Volvos only have about 500 horsepower at most in the engines, so I want to reach that 500 horsepower mark eventually. But I still want to bag it. I want to make it look nice. I want to make it fast though. But you know, it's going to be just difficult, time-consuming, and money-wise to do all this. Because it's like, once again, fucking Volvo. You know, it's not like BMW, which BMW is still expensive, but, you know, BMW has a lot more parts. I also want to twin-turbo it, which I know could be done. It's not that hard in a sense, but it's just, I just need to fucking find out what turbo I want to do. I know I want to get the 4T4 turbo, which supposedly boosts it up to 500 horsepower, but I'm pretty sure I could get a little bit more horsepower out of it. You know, I want to twin turbo it. I want to have that 4T4 turbo, but then I also at the same time want to, I want to get a smaller turbo to like help with, boost lag, you know? So have the small turbo, spool up a lot sooner than the big one, and then have that feed into the big turbo to just help with the spooling and all that. Pretty much, it's kind of difficult to explain, but it makes perfect sense. I just need to figure out what small turbo I'm gonna go with to help spool up the bigger turbo. Like I said, I want to bag it, get some 3-piece wheels. I want to make it look nice, you know, make it look unique. Because not a lot of people are fucking with their Volvos the way I want to. I know a lot of people are gonna talk shit. I want to get an anime wrap for the car. I do want to wrap the car in an anime character, but I don't want to do a full wrap like a lot of people do. I want to do a half wrap. I want to wrap it from the back seat backwards, so the trunk and all that. My car is a very special blue, apparently. It's Sonic Blue, which I discovered, but I didn't know it was a special color until I went to the Volvo dealership. Now, in tomorrow's video, I'm going to talk about this Volvo dealership. I'm going to talk about how shit they are. I've also learned from other YouTubers, don't name drop these shops because they can take you to court. But all I will say in this video is that I live in North Highlands. There is a Volvo shop about like 10 minutes away from me. You do your research. You do whatever the fuck you want to do. But I'm never going to say the name of the shop. Either way, it was a terrible fucking experience. But when I walked in, it was a good experience because I overheard them talking about my car. And they're like, what type of color is that? And the guy was like, oh, it's Sonic Blue. And they're like, what? Is like, I've never seen a color. It's like, is it like Polestar Blue? Or like, no, this was a color that was only available from 2006 and 2007, only on the R's. So that made me feel super happy because I'm like, yo, I have a fucking R, but apparently I also have like the fucking special colors for this car, which was cool. Not gonna lie, when I first got my car, I didn't care about the color. Or when I saw it online, I didn't care about the color. I'm like, this color is not that good. Then I saw it in person, and I'm like, holy fuck, this is an amazing color. I fell in love with it. But, yeah, apparently it was only made for 2 years and only made on my model of car. We're going to stop our timer here. We're going to keep going. We're going to finish this mission. But, you know, I just discovered a few things, and I'm like, yo, dude, that's fucking awesome that my car is, you know, this special. I never really thought much about it. Like, yeah, I know the R's were special, but I didn't know they were like this. Like, that surprised me a lot. But, yeah, like I'm saying, I fucked up my car. It will be fixed within the next, like, 3 weeks. They got me? What the fuck? Yeah, within, like, the next 3 weeks, it'll be fixed, thankfully. But it's still, like, something that shouldn't have happened because my stupidity. I fucked up my car pretty much. Is that me or her? That's me. Is that me? No, it's not me. Is it me? No, it's not me. Cool. Sorry, I'm retarded. I don't know if it's me or not. Oh, yeah, boobs give you 100 points. Boobulas, my bad. Boobulas give you 100 points. So we're going to go for those. But yeah, you know, that whole experience taking my car to the shop, I only took it for a diagnostic too. I didn't take it for them to repair it. I just wanted to know what the fuck was up with my car. And I found out what was up with my car. But then I was like, after getting the bill, I'm like, oh, you guys got me all the way fucked up if you think this is going on. And then it was just, like I'm saying, a horrible fucking experience. It was a huge waste of time. It shouldn't have taken that long. A lot of shit happened. But like I said, I will tell you guys in tomorrow's video. I just want to finish this up. And like I said, I'm not going to fucking say the name of the shop. Because like I was saying, if the shop were to hear about this and find out the video, they could be like, hey, he directly name dropped us, which will be bad for our business. So, you know, we're not going to name drop. We're just going to, all I'm going to tell you. I live in North Highlands. There's a Sacramento, there's a place that deals with Volvo specifically really nearby. So that's all I'm going to tell you guys, especially as we end this video. But I'm saying in tomorrow's video, I'll tell you about the whole experience because it was like really fucking like, are you serious, dude? You know, there was a lot of shit. And honestly, after I walked in and the guy talked to me who was trying to help me, I should have walked out. I should have been like, you know what? Never mind. Fuck this. It's not worth it. But either way, guys, we're going to see our accusation results. We're going to see what we got. And then we'll go and keep recording 2 more videos. And then we'll be done for the week. But, yeah, guys, I will, let's see. Accusation results. That's all good. That's good. 150 Zenny. We're going to leave it on this menu. Guys, I will see you next week. Have an awesome day. Thank you so much for watching. Or I'll see you Thursday with another video of Senran Kagura. Until then, have an awesome day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.